WAVA Masterclass 2020. Kevin Naudi here, creative director of WAVA. We are visual artists. I have to say it. I have to do the whole wink and everything. It's a standard thing now because it sounds cool. We came back again here to give you our guidance on more creative, more strategy, basically coming up with the best solutions to suit the best scenarios. In 2018, we were approached by Eurosport Malta, who at the time were relaunching the Arena brand. It wasn't off the market, but it was, it had just slowed down. So thankfully, we presented a concept, which is, again, I'm just like the gorilla of Burger King, the drive-through concept. It's all about that, is making a difference, being understood and being remembered. So we literally based the creative on their existing tagline, which is Water Instinct. So we got that. I got the creative and the idea, and you start brainstorming to keep in sync also with the overseas concept of using a great white shark. They use a great white shark with a human element, the swimmer, and it's so cool. You have to watch it. The human chases. It's like they're racing. It's a super, 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 video. And I took that as I always try to promote, be inspired and make it your own. So I got that, and we made it our own. And I came up with the idea to literally create a 3D model of like a big sand shark head. And we just left it there. That already started getting attention. A gorilla stunt works twofold. It works on the day of the stunt, for attention, for awareness, people seeing, people understanding what's happening, people asking, which is amazingly effective. And obviously the post, production of that video, which then goes viral. We collaborated with a very talented artist, and we created this massive great white shark head. We placed it there. We coordinated with professional swimmers and triathlon athletes. We set them out in the sea. And all in sync, we placed 2 big boards with just rough seas caused by extreme swimming. And we just left it at that, and people just kept on photos, taking. The attention it caused was amazing. I mean, obviously, the only aspect of risk in guerrilla stunt like this is, hoping for the best turnout in weather, in people attending the place, because it's not like you don't promote what's going to happen. So it's a bit of luck, and weather on that day was a bit difficult, but we worked around it. And the whole idea was that in sync, through messaging and phone calls, that at one point we sent the message was sent. So the swimmers came in, which we filmed as well, drone shots as well. They created the logo of Arena swimming towards the bay, and they arrived, they came up on the beach, and they just removed the top sign, and the logo appears of Arena. And then on the video, the turnout was pretty awesome. Following the success of Arena Shark Gorilla campaign for Eurosport Michele Presso, we were also, thankfully, we were approached and given the go-ahead to work on a summer campaign for Eurosport collection 2018 at the time, because it's the same period as the Arena campaign as well. And we knew what their objectives were, which was to promote their full summer collection. They had a specific, look, there is nothing more challenging in creative than when someone, a client, has real specific elements they want to touch on. Why? Because they start limiting slightly how wide you can go in aspect of creativity. Nonetheless, I took all those aspects on board, and their requests, their requirements, and their objectives, their will to reach certain target audience. And we created something which we believe, just by seeing, is like a story, a storyline. We used their human elements, which were athletes and personalities who were already endorsed. So we didn't incur further budgets on that, in that aspect, for them. And it was a very challenging video, because we had to work around everyone's schedule. So that is where production comes into play, and our experience. Preparation is just a huge element that people don't see, because they see the end result. But from our end, it's one thing we strive on, is preparation, storyboard, with the whole process, the hours, timetable, call sheet, everything from the makeup to wardrobe to the filming. I mean, everything had to match 6 or 7 personalities. I mean, their schedules between doing quite a big scene in 3 different locations in 2 hours, for example. And in the end, we managed to pull off what I believe could have been easily a 2-day shoot, which we managed to pull off in 7 hours. Which, judging by the end result, as you are saying, you might have thought, in fact, that it was a 2 or 3-day filming process. But that is, when I mention success stories, these little elements, every campaign and every case study that we put out there has a meaning of success to me personally, for different reasons. Some have success stories behind the brand. Some would be a success because of what we managed to get out of it, from that budget and from the time given. So that's where, again, creative isn't just the concept. It's not just the concept, it's everything. It's like when you cook. We're like chefs, actually. We're like cooks. That's what we're like. No?